Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build Allay Tag from Stampy's Lovely World. It was one of the 3 new minigames introduced in the Fun and Fear update, and today I'm going to show you how to build it. So, let's get into it. The materials you're going to need for today's build are here in this chest. Take a good look, and once you think we have them all, we can get on with the build. For today's build, you're going to need a 39 by 39 area. And to start, we're going to come to the bottom left and we're going to count to the right 19 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to place a block of orange concrete, miss one, and then place another. And then we're going to extend both of these blocks backwards by a further 8 blocks so that we end up with 9 blocks in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we want to extend both of these lines to the left and to the right by a further 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to build up all of these blocks until they're a total of 3 blocks tall. And with that done, we're going to come to this middle point here and we're going to build a roof over this corridor, like this. So that if we come to the front, we'll see that we've got our doorways into the actual arena where you play the tag. Now, if we come to the left-hand side, going up 1 block and 1 to the left, we're going to repeat this 4 times, placing lime green concrete for each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that we've got a pattern looking like this. And we're just going to extend that up until it is also 3 blocks high. And now we're going to build the pink side of the arena. So we're going to copy exactly what we've done here, but just using pink concrete instead. So we're going to build 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then our 6th one, we miss a block, place another, and then extend it by another 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, on the left and the right of this doorway, we extend it back another 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you've outlined your square, it should meet up right with the edge of it here. We're going to do that for the other side. And now we're once again going to extend this up until it is 3 blocks tall. And now, I want you to repeat exactly what we did another 2 times, with the next area being red, and the 4th and final area being white concrete. So, let's do that now. And once we've reached this point, we're just going to do 1 more line of lime green concrete. And then, if everything has been done right, that'll connect right back up with our orange side. And now, the next step is I'm going to show you how to do the redstone of this build. So to do that, we're going to come to each of the hallways, and we're going to dig them down a total of 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to do that for every single block in every single hallway. And then to connect them up in the middle, we're just going to keep the hole going. So imagine we've got them all now, and then we just keep going like this, all the way up until we reach the middle. So we're just going to end up digging out 2 long lines of dirt. So let's do that quickly. And with that all dug out, we're going to start at the orange side, and we're going to come to this stone brick here, and we're going to place 2 blocks of orange concrete. Then we're going to take our dropper, and we're going to place it facing upwards. Now, the orange chamber is special because it is the one that actually starts the game for all the players, which means that we're going to need to place a lever down. So to do that, we're going to miss 3 blocks, and on the 4th one, we're going to place another block of orange concrete, and then we're going to place ourselves a lever on top of it. Now for the other 3 sides, we're going to do exactly what we did with the dropper, but missing out adding in the lever. So we place our 2 blocks, then we place our dropper facing upwards, and we're just going to do that on all of the sides. So obviously making sure to use the correct colour concrete, so red for this side, and then finally white for this side. And now that we've got that, we're going to come back to the orange side, and underneath it, we're going to use the correct colour concrete. For colour coding's sake, you can just use whatever block you'd like, if you'd rather just use dirt because it's cheaper. And we're going to place 1 block of concrete below it, 1 in front, and then we're going to take ourselves redstone dust and place it going down like this. Then we're going to place another block of orange concrete right underneath our lever, like that, and we're going to connect up the redstone trail until it is on top of that block. Now, for our iron doors, we're going to want to have a redstone torch going into them. So to do that, on the block right here at the end of our hallway, we're going to place a block of orange concrete on the ground and a redstone torch on top of it. And we're going to do that for all 4 sides using our respective colours. So we place a block, then we place a redstone torch, and we're just going to do that on every single side. Making sure to actually place it on the very edge and not like what I just did. Here we go. And with that done, that is essentially the structure of our redstone done. So we're going to repeat the same thing on every side where we place a block underneath the dropper and 1 in front. We do that on every single side, and that just lets us actually put a redstone signal into each of the droppers, because at the start of the game, they're all going to get activated and they're going to spit out a tulip of whichever side you're on. So if we come back to the orange side, we're going to take ourselves a redstone repeater, and we're going to place it facing towards the redstone torch, away from the lever. And then we're just going to do a trail of redstone dust until we hit right in the middle. So we're going to stop 1 block before where they all connect up. Then we're just going to place any block here, and coming off of each of the 3 sides, we're going to place a redstone repeater. So we're going to start with the right path, but we're going to repeat the exact same thing for all 3 of these sides. We're going to do a trail of redstone dust until we reach the block with the redstone torch. Then we're going to place a repeater behind it, and then just follow the redstone dust until it connects into the dropper. And we're going to do that on all 3 sides. And with that done, we can now cover up the redstone so that it is not visible. So in each of the hallways, we're going to take the correct colour, and we're just going to fill in the ground all the way until we reach the wall here. And we're going to do that on all 3 sides. So we just fill it in like this, making sure not to miss any gaps, because we wouldn't want to fall into the redstone now. And then, on the end of each of the hallways, we're going to place a door. So, on the side that goes into the inside of the arena, we're going to place ourselves an iron door, but the key thing is, we want to be facing to the side when we place it, so that it ends up in the closed position. So if we can just get it at just the right angle, you might have to come outside like this, we place it, and the hinge should be on the right, and the door should be closed. And we do that because we're technically powering it already, so you would think the door would be open, but we want it so that when we flick the lever, the doors open, which is why we start them off in this closed state. And then, on the other side of all of the hallways, we're going to place ourselves an acacia door, and this is just to stop the allays from escaping during the game. So we do that on all 4 sides. And now for the ground in the centre, we're going to destroy all of it and replace it with green concrete. So let's do that quickly. And with that now done, we should have ourselves a structure that looks just like this. Now, before we create the obstacles in the middle, we're going to do one last step, which is to place a stone button on the block above where we've put all 4 of our iron doors. So this means that if they get trapped in the inside, they can always just click it to actually open up the door. Now, to actually test if our machine is working, we can come to the orange side, and if we flick the lever and all 4 doors open, then we know we've done it right. And then you can also fill the droppers with the tulips of the correct colour, so that when you start, everyone gets given their correct flower. Now, to build the obstacles in the middle, we're going to start on the orange side, and we're going to count 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, we're going to place a block of lime green concrete. Now, we're going to miss 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on this block we place another one, and we're going to keep doing this going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn to the left again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that has created a square of cubes of our lime green concrete. Now, coming to each corner, we're going to go across by 1, up by 1, across by 1, up by 1, and create a 2 by 2 square of lime green concrete that we're then going to build up until it is 2 blocks tall. And we're going to repeat that on every single side, like so. Doing this, going the whole way around, creating ourselves a further step that our players can jump up onto in the middle of the game. Then, in between each of these 4 cubes, we're going to place another block that is 2 blocks away from our middle one. So we're going to go 1, 2, place 1, and then on top of this, we're going to place the colour of whichever side we're on. So for this one, we're on the red side, so we place red concrete. For this side, it's white, then orange, and then pink. And finally, in the very central block, we're just going to place a pillar of 3 lime green concrete. And that is all of the obstacles done. So now we can actually build ourselves the dome that goes over the entire arena. And that whole thing is just to stop the allays from escaping. So, coming to the edge of the structure, we're going to create a border of glass going on top of every single block. So we just want to bring it around like this until we've filled in the entire circle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come across and up by 1 for every single one of these glass blocks until we create another rim. And we're going to repeat that until we have a total of 5 rows of glass going all the way around, with each row getting 1 block closer to the center so that we start to create our dome shape. So let's do that real quickly. And with that now done, you should be left with this perfect square as a hole at the top of our dome. And to finish off the dome, we're just going to fill in this entire thing with glass. So let's do that. And with that now done, we're just going to add a few more details and then we'll be finished. So the first one is if we come to our orange side, we're going to take our flower pots and we're going to place 4, missing 1 block from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to take ourselves some acacia signs and we're going to place one on top of each of the plant pots. So from left to right, they're going to read 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Then, if we just break our way out of the dome, coming to the front at the orange side, there's also going to be a sign on the right-hand side of the entranceway that says Allay Tag, and this is going to use an oak sign instead. Now that is pretty much the entire build finished. The only detail I'm going to show you now is where he puts all of the torches in the build, but if you're okay with your own lighting, then you're more than welcome to end the video here. But if you want to get it exactly how he has it in his world, then just watch this next bit. So to start, at each of our front hallways, there's going to be a torch above the door, and then on the left hand side, we're going to miss 3 blocks, place a torch, miss 2 blocks, and then place a torch, and we do that on both sides. And then we're going to repeat that for all 4 entrances. So coming, placing 1 above the door, and then placing the 2 on either side, like this. And we just want to repeat that on every single side. Here we go. Then there's also going to be torches placed on the outside walls here at the green. So there's going to be one on the middle of this 5 block long wall here at the top, and that's going to be on every single side, like this. Making sure to get it on the 3rd block up from the floor. And then there's also going to be one on the diagonal part. So on the very first green pillar on both sides, there's going to be one at the top facing inwards. I'm going to do that on every single side. Here we go. Then, if we come inside of our arena, so if we come to the orange side and we flick our lever, we're going to place a torch on the outside of all 4 of the green blocks in the middle. And the same goes for the outside of all of the coloured blocks, like this. And then, on the inner walls, we're going to place one on the glass above the doorway. We're going to miss 3 blocks, and then we're going to place another one on either side. And we repeat that for all 4 sides of the build. Here we go. And then finally, there's also going to be ones in the same location as we did on the outside on the green pillars. So it's going to be on the glass block on top of the outside pillar facing inwards. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. And with that done, that is the end of building the structure of Allay Tag. Now of course if you actually want to play it, you're going to have to get yourself 4 allies, and you're going to have to place them inside and give each of them a coloured tulip of all 4 sides. And then of course you also want to fill up the droppers in each hallway. But with that done, that is the end of this video. So this was a quicker tutorial than I normally do. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!